Well guys, welcome back, and today we are looking at this. Now this is the hover tank. It's not really hovering with a blade, but it's hovering with a few jets. As you can see from the front, a few iron thrusters, two jets underneath, and a few more iron thrusters in the back. So, now this is due to the event that's been taken place since like forever, and I kind of made a adaptation of my tank and made it hover. Basically. Now all the footage that you saw before this was completely done by pretty much the AI. It's only the times that I've ever changed it was due to turns, when I had to turn, pretty much. Let me show you the AI. This is the AI right here. This is the aerial algorithm. That's it. I was going to show you inside the algorithm because I don't want anyone to steal the algorithm. Yeah. I kind of want to keep it secret. But what I can kind of show you is I'm using a Sabo head with one one gunpowder casing. I've got this controlling the height. So let's go over. So if this is 8 meters away from the ground or sea, it will turn this thruster to max. If it is 19 meters away from the ground / sea, it will set this to 0.3, I believe. 0.5. Is it correct? Doesn't feel correct. Oh no, this is if this is lower than that, it will set that. If this is higher than that, it will set that to 0.3. Okay. I also was meant to change this to 40 meters, and this to 16. Okay. So this will hug the ground a lot closer. 16. Is this one the right one? Did I just edit the wrong one? Yeah. This must be 16. 6. There we go. And this one's meant to be 14. 4. And yeah, everything else is fine. You save that constructible. So let's go over how I did everything. If you saw the previous video, which you probably haven't, I've got a instant spin mode on this, with it going with the arrow key up, and its rotations is 1.5 rotations a second. So I can actually manually do this and make it actually be like a tank. Well, it's more like an APC, if anything, because it's got wheels and not tracks. Wish they added tracks. We've got back control, we've got side control. This actually turns it around, by the way, in case you were wondering. We should have back control. And this, of course, yeah. I need to also fix that. I need to have manual control of everything, in case something goes wrong. By the way, when it traversed over those mountains, I didn't do any inputs, by the way. It's all due to these two things. Now, when it's too close to the ground, it will turn to 100%. Right now it's at 50%. And I also turned off the AI right now, so you can actually see it on the ground. It's got two shields, one this way and one that way. It's got a weapon system, missile weapon system. got the missiles, by the way. And then we've got the anti-missile system over here, which if you want to check it out, I've got a design to test it and won't do damage to the vehicle. So let's load a vehicle, and it's not what the picture says. Just this. You can kind of hear it. Of course it's like super inaccurate. So there's like no way it's hitting anything. Because there is not much space in this whole thing. It's like nothing. This is all the space I had for cavity, pretty much. I mean, if I were able to add one more, which I could actually probably do. We'd rather just do that. Okay. No, I do not want to edit you. There we go. Although there was some issues with it blowing up when it got shot once. I did fix that. Go. Now to try find space to put. Did kind of just, yeah. There we go. And then this is gonna improve it slightly. I do need improving, so yeah. Lasers. It is under cavity. Now this is actually gonna make it there's a continuous wave. Okay. So now I've got a continuous wave and a pulse wave. That should help. Well, that is that. This is also 500mm, so it's also killer accurate. Also has to be controlled through all to control the hot turret. Unfortunately, I could not add the required AI. And also there is currently an unfortunate thing where I don't have enough power really in some situations to have one like shield over here, which would be quite useful, to be honest. I think it would be quite useful to have some. Yeah, it's fine, doesn't really matter. So let's just turn it on. Now is currently an issue where this thing is not activating properly. Actually, okay, yeah. That's why I turned it off. Yeah. I forgot why I turned it off. It was because of that. Wasn't a problem when I had 3, but yeah. I removed one. So there we go. Now it's reversing the landscape. Pretty good. Now it will reach a maximum of 16 meters up, pretty much, before it slowly goes down. Yeah. So it's pretty good. When you do go over mountains, it will fly for quite a while, but it kind of glides in a sense. Now I just hit the ground there, but luckily I have wheels. And also whenever you take control, it does lose control from the AI, and it takes time for the AI to re-engage. So yeah. But other than that, this thing's actually pretty solid. Only gets damaged like there every now and then from like sudden height increases, which I could probably fix with one more thing, but don't think it's very necessary. I may just add some like spikes or something on those. I wonder. Simple weapons. Drill. Oh. Ram. Oh. Actually, no, that's better. There we go. So this is this. I want to know any improvements I can make onto this with the space I've got. I've actually got quite a bit of space in between this, but I don't want to put anything explosive in the front here because it's probably going to be the most hit area. It's got the weapon AI in here, so yeah. I have made like many improvements to this tank, by the way. Like, I mean, if anything, this is the best kind of thing I would ever bring into battle. Okay. Also, any advice on trying to get... What blew up? Oh. Any advice on, like, trying to get, say... Oh, that's bad. That broke, but that's fine. It'll just repair. Any advice on trying to get a flag? Okay, I need a flag for the ship. So if you have any advice of how I can get a flag, I want direct advice. Something simple to understand but useful. Okay? And now because that wheel's gone, it's gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah. So any advice onto like trying to get this better? I'm not gonna be showing the fighting part of this because it's not gonna win really against anything because it's more built for its looks and functionality of traversing over anything pretty much, no matter how high, unless it's like a kilometer high, of course, but there's nothing that high in this game, at least I don't think so. But thanks for watching, guys. Any advice onto any of that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.